This a real good album, man. It's 365. And to be honest with you, I never really paid attention to Freeway like that as a rapper. And he killed this, man. He a real good rapper, man. He dope, yeah.
No, I'm telling you, Freeway is no. I could tell you this: when we were in Miami, when Aaliyah was in Miami before the crash, I flew out there because I had put the state property in a house to make music, and they came up with no album, but Freeway was there, and Freeway was Aaliyah's favorite artist from Roc-A-Fella, and she really wanted. She was a team player like that, so I was actually flying out to do the record with Freeway. So had she not crashed, that record would have happened, and it would have been magic. So also, this project is like kind of dedicated to the project that I would have done with Aaliyah with him because, like, if you listen to her last album, she was really getting very progressive in her music, and she didn't want to put out Rock the Boat because she thought it wasn't reflective of where she was musically, and that's where the whole problem started. But like, I think like again, a lot of losing people that you love, it hurts, and then that like wondering what it would have been like if she would have been here, and the creative things she would have done. That's the that comes with that's the pain, that's the time, and I don't hide that hurt, but that one still hurts.
Yeah, the last album she came out with, that was her best body of work.
Well, I had the honor of like actually having just listening to it with her over and over again, and her explaining what she was trying to accomplish in her music. You know, like she wasn't going to be like she was going to be an international like no genre. She didn't want genre. She just wanted different. Like she was a real artist. So it's almost like like my man Daniel. He just lost his wife Keita, my OG, and the way he celebrated her life through her funeral. And he just did this Heaven Up in Harlem. 3,000 people came, fireworks. That's real Harlem. You know, celebrating your woman to me is the most gangster shit a nigga could do. You know what I mean? So, and again, even watching how he carried himself in this moment, I'm like, damn, there's more shit I should have did. And that's what a real OG teaches you. Like busting the gun, that doesn't make you an OG. It's taking care of your woman and your family and doing it in a way that's masculine to me and leading by example. He ain't my only OG, just my favorite because he's the OG about the shit that I really care about, like love. And he's tough about it. And I wish people would celebrate that a little more. Like I'm the guy that celebrates my OGs. I celebrate my friends. I celebrate my family. I want to see everybody win. And when they do good things, I don't want to take the credit for it. I want people to know where I got my shit from so they could learn from it from the original source. And that's the example that I want to lead. It's like be tough about the right shit. Like it's so easy to squeeze the trigger, man. You know what I mean? Like I got it on me just because we had to kill a fucking rattlesnake the other day and there's bears out here. But I'm a vegetarian. I don't want to hurt nothing. I don't think that shit is tough. I think growing things is tough. Pause. Nurturing, being vulnerable in the right ways. Sacrifice for the things and the people you love and your morals and not doing things for money. That's what's cool to me. Like a rock star doesn't compromise. A rock star doesn't worry about what other people think. A rock star does what they want, and other people like watching them do that. But when someone conforms and starts listening to people that aren't rock stars, then you lose your rock starness. And I just don't want to lose me being a rock star. I'm not really a Roc-A-Fella. I'm a rock star. Pause. You know what I mean? And that's what I learned about myself. I'm always a Roc-A-Fella though, the original one. But it's just sad that it's just not here anymore.
Do you know any of the movies that Aaliyah was working on before she passed away?
Yeah, she was about to do the Matrix. So she had flew out to well, like she was that movie she was shooting in Australia. She flew out to L.A. and I flew out to L.A. while I was shooting Paid in Full. That scene where I'm like, you have to, when I'm driving and I'm in, I went from that scene where I was like, you got when they were saying when I was like, yo, you better hit your man with some work or hit, whatever it was. So I literally went from that scene to the plane because we were shooting a movie, which is why I couldn't go to Australia to see her. And we met for the night because she was meeting with the people that were doing the Matrix. And then I flew back that night or the next day to continue to shoot Paid in Full. So it was like while she was doing her thing, I was shooting Paid in Full. That was that time.
That's terrible. That would have been a good look too, her being in the Matrix. That definitely would have boosted her, acting career.
Her being alive would have been a good look, bro. Her making anything, just another second on this earth. Her being able to fulfill and realize her potential without having to deal with pain, that would have been great for me, you know?